What's up?
I don't know. Just,
Were they saying anything outside?
No. I said to Bobby, I'm so happy he won, so we could see his kids, even if I go up, and I probably will. And Bobby said, yeah, well, G was his closest buddy. And I was like, well, it wasn't just us, like...
There's no way it was just us, because that was a 10-0 vote,
Exactly.
so don't tell me that that was just one person or 3 people.
Mm-hmm. And he was like, no, yeah, like
Honestly,
typical Bobby fashion.
I think Bruno wanted him out.
G?
Yeah. I think maybe he didn't let on to it, but I think he did.
Well, and
It's better for him.
Like,
Makes him big dog. He just won HOH. He gets to start playing his game out. Everybody wanted him out.
He's going to put me and Johnny up, though.
I don't know. Like, we don't know.
I do feel, though, like when you were sitting in the kitchen, he came up and hugged you, just like on his own accord, from the back. And I feel like he's but I think he's making a point, maybe to assure, like, you know, and you guys always have been really close, like you said. And I've tried, even first day, I said to him, you know, if you're like, I understand you know, you have a partner, I have a partner. If you ever like outside the game want to talk to me, and I just think he won't get close to me. So I'm just gonna go in and be like, listen, that was truly what, like what do you want me to say? What should I say?
Well, I don't care what you say.
Like, that was truly best for the house, right?
Yeah, which it was. It was like, it was. Everybody voted it like that.
Yeah.
It was my decision.
I just don't want to say...
There's only so many times you can say, like, it's my decision.
Exactly.
Like, I've said it. I said it to him in the bathroom.
I don't want to say that because I don't...
Well, Johnny had no problem saying it.
When?
To Godfrey. And I'm sure he'll say it again to Bruno.
Well, I'm not going to...
Like,
it would be just as disastrous if you went up there, so...
I don't think Johnny would care as long as it saved him. I would be devastated.
No, I know. I'm saying for me.
No, for you, I would be like the Neha situation. Do you know what I mean?
So fucking much.
So, but I don't think Johnny would be devastated. Like, you're the person I'm closest to in here. And that's just bottom line.
Maybe I should play it like, listen, obviously I was working with Neha. Or, like, not working, obviously. Like, I'll just be like, I wasn't even that, I'm close with, maybe I'll just be like, I honestly am not really that close with anybody. I know Jay calls me a manipulator. I can't manipulate anyone in this house.
Yeah.
Nay kind of brought me down with her because, like, I felt obligated to do that. I felt like she was pissed. I felt like she was going to be pissed. And I'll be like, I shouldn't have done that. I've never been against you. And I'll say I'll do anything. Like, what do you want from me?
Yeah. Do you think that will work?
I don't know. I'll be like, I just want to be here so bad. Like, I'll never put you up. I'll just say what he wants me to hear.
Yeah.
Never put you up. If you're ever up, you got my vote. If it's gonna work for you know what I mean. If it's gonna work for you, and I'll keep my ear open and be an information feeder. And then I'll be like,
I think that would be the best thing.
Dude, that's all I can offer.
No, I don't know what to say to, but like, you should say that.
And
I don't
be
know
like,
what
and
I'm
I'm
gonna say to him.
obviously like not like, look at me.
What?
I'm obviously not a threat. You know what I mean? I won that one. Because it was like a pretty fluky, like everybody was saying.
Like, bigger targets. Like, how can there not be bigger targets? I don't get it. There have to be bigger targets.
I'll say, I don't know who you think you're close with, or who you and G thought you were close with, but everybody voted to evict him, and Johnny wasn't the only one telling B shit about what G said, or like us. Right?
Yeah. I think that's good too. Like, let him know that there's, like, you know, give him a hint that there's other people in here.
G really was like, I can't stand Willow. He was pissed at Willow.
He's trying to throw her up there? Isn't he close to Willow? then that gets back
No, I know.
to Willow. Like, be careful. I don't like that plan.
I know, I wasn't going to say names.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
I mean, I'll be like, G knew, like, you know what I mean? That it wasn't just three people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That it was lots of different people going up.
Yeah.
Lots.
And
you could see those people that were coming up there.
And I'll just keep saying people, and I say I don't want to throw anybody under the bus because we all love everybody here, but at least one thing I am not is like a flip-flop or wishy-washy person.
Yeah.
I've never told any information. Like, I'll say, like, G told me a bunch of shit. G told me a bunch of shit about Neha. G told me a bunch of shit about, I'll lie and say you, and that I didn't tell you. You know what I mean? I'll be like, B didn't find out any of that stuff from me. Even though I'll be like, even though I probably should have. You know?
Yeah.
Play it like, because G did tell me a bunch of shit about Neha. Well, not really. He had a conversation and said, like, Johnny and Neha are working together, right? And I never went back to Neha, and I did, obviously. But I'll just be like, I never went back to Neha and told her that. I'm, like, evolved, you know? So, like, there's other people who I feel aren't like that.
Yeah.
And I'll just leave it at that and say, dude, like, all I can do is try. All I can do is say to you, like, if you do this for me, I got you from now on, with whatever I can offer.
I think that's a good plan.
But as long as he's not going to put you up.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
we just have to
if you
feel
say
that
there's shit about me, he might.
If I say what?
That, like, G told you shit about me.
Okay, you're right. Like,
I honestly...
I didn't mean it like that. Like, I just...
No, I know what you mean. I know what you
shit
mean.
about, like, you know, like, I have her under my thumb.
Yeah.
Like, that type of shit.
Yeah.
I'll be like, G told me he had Brittany in his back pocket, but I never went to Brittany and told her that. I'm not that type of player.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I agree. I like that. That sounds good. I honestly, if it came down to you and Johnny, obviously, I would vote him out.
And that's the thing. I don't know. Maybe I should just... I don't want him fucking around with the votes. If it was me up against Johnny, I feel like I would stay.
I too. I honestly think that...
But Johnny will win the veto over me. And then you might go up.
I think right now Johnny's more of a target than you.
If he puts Johnny and anyone up first, Johnny will win that fucking veto again, probably.
Yeah. Well, because the moment he feels like his back is against the wall, then he pushes hard, right?
Yeah.
I can't stress about it. I honestly can't.
I don't want you to.
I'm freaking, you know where my loyalty lies, and that's only with you. I really don't trust anybody else in here.
Either. Not a single bit.
Like, not as far as I could throw him. So, whatever I have to do, like, if you go up there, I'll do whatever in my power to get you off and make sure that I've rallied votes and everything. If I go up there, I know you would do the same thing for me.
Tomorrow, like, even tonight, if you could just, like, sit with him a bit.
Sit with Bruno?
Yeah. Not even talk, but just feel him out and see how he's, like, acting with you. And then in the day before I talk to him, you do that and maybe try to just be like, hey, so what do you think? Because if he's feeling comfortable with you and he's like, B, I don't blame you, blah, 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 and, like, you still feel, like, that same connection with him, then I'll go and be like, don't put me up.
I can't read him, though. Like, I actually, like...
He's pretty readable. Like, in that room, like, I'm telling you, like, everybody was saying stuff, and he'd be like, thank you, and then I would say something, and he wouldn't say anything. And then Johnny would say something, and he wouldn't say anything.
Okay, well, let me just take it in then.
So if it just feels natural and sincere, and, like, you still have that connection, at least that's something, and then I'll be like, don't put me up. But if you get a weird vibe, and he's like, I don't know, B, I don't know what I'm going to do, then I'll just go up with Johnny and hope that he doesn't win the veto.